You're about to watch a Trains Presents video. If you enjoy what you see, consider watching some of our other full-length videos. Hotspots, Horseshoe Curve, Tehachapi, Chicago Racetrack, and more. Locomotive, the video companion to our best-selling special issue. And a special collection from documentary producer Rich Luckin. All these and more are available from our website, kalmbachhobbystore.com.
I'm Jerry Dietzick, and I'm co-chair for the Engine 168 Capital Campaign.
My name is Stoppy Pappas. I'm the Assistant General Manager at Cumbres Toltec and also the head of the Special Projects Department.
I'm Scott Kennedy, and my role in this project is a restoration specialist, and basically what that means is I am in charge of most of the restoration stuff under Stoppy Pappas, my direct supervisor, who is also the project manager of 168. And also what that means is that basically anything that needs to be done, I'm a part of.
So far, we've raised almost all of the $501,000 that we need in order to complete the job and put 168 back in steam.
This locomotive is actually in pretty remarkable condition. So just a little bit of backstory on it. Built in 1883. It was actually retired in 1933. It was used in the filming of The Texas Rangers, a movie in 1935. And it was donated to a park in Colorado Springs in 1938.
And this particular engine was built by Baldwin on order from General Palmer, very close to the completion of its railroad. So it's been a part of the history of the Denver and Rio Grande since it rolled away from Philadelphia.
Served on this division of the railroad as well as other divisions for its entire life. We're also rehabilitating to service 4 passenger cars dating from the 1870s and the 1880s to pull behind it so that we can portray an accurate representation of the San Juan and New Mexico Express as it existed on the 4th Division of the Denver and Rio Grande historically. So this is the rare bird in its native habitat, the entire train set with locomotive running on the railroad that it was built for. I just can't say enough good things about it. Like I say, it was a vision that our commissioners and our management team and our staff was putting together before I got here, but I could just say that I am pleased as punch.
The capital campaign has really got kicked off about 2 years ago, and it started with a historic preservation award from the Railroad Commission to the tune of $250,000, and so that was a little bit of our angel donor. But since that time, we've had a number of grants from charitable organizations here in Colorado, and many gifts from individuals.
The pressure vessel is in incredibly good condition. It was a 1915 Burnham-built boiler. The Denver and Rio Grande built and designed their own pressure vessels for reboiling the T-12s at that time. And this pressure vessel has good engineering, good material, and is in quite remarkable shape.
What we were recently doing was we dropped all the drivers out, so we were doing all the work for that, the prep work, dropping the drivers, and then also, like what we've been doing now, is all the cleaning work. So getting prepped to do all the frame repairs that are needed, and also to do some other repairs on the jaws of the frame, which is where the boxes sit for the drivers, all the brake rigging, all the running gear. So just basic stuff like that.
In February, March of 2017, that's when we removed the tubes from the boiler and did an evaluation of the thicknesses and engineering and created the Form 4 package. And that's when we found out that this was indeed actually a very good candidate in terms of its pressure vessel. We also did as much evaluation on the running gear as we could at that point. But real work did not begin on the locomotive until, I believe it was actually June 14th, 2017.
The biggest surprise was probably building the brand new tender, which was about a 3-month project. The old tank, which is the cistern, was basically completely rotted out on the bottom. So, well, we got to build a new one. So I had never done that before. So we basically hot riveted about almost 3,000 rivets into that thing, and that was a long time. I was mostly inside it, backing up the rivets when we were doing it. It was a lot of fun.
When it comes to completion, obviously it is not good practice to nail yourself down to a specific date, but we anticipate a late 2019 completion for this locomotive. And given a little bit of good luck and some extra help, and additional funding coming our way, so donate often and frequently, we might be able to get it done even sooner. But what I would really like to be able to do is see this thing running before the end of 19.
I think all of us that have done it are going to look forward to running it and seeing it under steam and seeing it painted all nice, because I mean, this doesn't do justice for how it's going to look, you know, all the jacketing that's going to go on it, you know.
I think that narrow gauge railroading helped make the state of Colorado. It's a part of the story of settling the American West. And why narrow gauge? Because it was easy to get the rails up over some of the challenging terrain that we have at minimal cost. So it's really 168 reflects an important part of Colorado's history.
It's very amazing to think that so many hundreds, maybe thousands of people were working on this thing, building it, repairing it all through the night on the Rio Grande, and that's just amazing to be able to be a part of this locomotive. I think for everyone, and even the public that ride it, are going to be very impressed, and that'll be neat to see all that.